Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing out another Fill Your Freezer Friday video. It's been a long time since I have made one of these videos, and I know there was a few of you that really enjoyed Fill Your Freezer Friday, so I'm going to start bringing it back regularly, especially now when my freezers are completely empty and I really do need to make an effort for the family just to freeze some meals up instead of having canned foods to go to, or like frozen foods like chicken nuggets and chips and pies and things like that. So I am going to be doing this occasionally and bringing these videos out for you all to enjoy. So today's video will consist of 3 easy family meals for you to freeze. The first meal I'll be cooking will be a chili con carne with chorizo sausage. Here are the ingredients. I'll be using 500 grams of mince, a large can of diced tomatoes, 2 cans of red kidney beans. I've got tomato paste, chorizo sausage, chili powder. I'm going to use beef stock, onion and garlic. So I'm going to put the mince in, the large can of tomatoes and 2 cans of drained kidney beans in the slow cooker to start with. And while that's starting to cook, I am going to cut up the chorizo sausage along with the onion and garlic, and I will be frying those 3 ingredients off and adding that to the slow cooker after.
My best friend didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. Singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep. In your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep.
So the next meal is really easy. I've picked up some Nando's peri peri lemon and herb marinade sauce. This is just a real easy one. I haven't tried this brand of sauce before, but I'm really interested to try it. I still haven't tried the chicken. I just put it into the freezer. But I'm just using some olive oil just to put on the base of the pan here. Now I've got over 1.5 kilos of chicken thigh here. Now I thought that was going to be too much, but they're really big pieces, and I was going to take some of them and marinate it with something else, like another flavoring, but instead I just put them all on the tray and just hope for the best that the sauce had enough in it to marinate the whole lot, but it seemed to be big enough to do so. So when I say chicken thigh, I am using chicken thigh cutlets. These have got the bone and the skin on them as well. It just gives it a lot more flavor with the skin. I know it's fatty, but it's beautiful when it's like marinated. So I'm just going to place all the chicken thigh on here, and then I'm going to cover it with the sauce, and then I'm going to pop it in the fridge for around about an hour. So after an hour, I've taken this out of the fridge and I did cut up some red onion and also some garlic. I used half of that in the chili con carne. So I'm going to use the other half over the chicken here. So I'm just going to sprinkle that all over the chicken. I'm going to cover it up and I'm going to put it in the oven for an hour, depending on your oven, but I put it in for an hour. But I will be covering it up halfway and then taking it off after, just so it doesn't get burnt. So once the chicken had cooled down, I've put it into these glass dishes. These will go into the freezer. This is a recipe I would add either rice and peas or rice and greens or mashed potato and some greens with it. I am going to make this go further, try and stretch it as far as I can. There was nearly 2 kilos of chicken, so just over 1.5 kilos, but I want to get 2 meals out of this for my family of 4. So once I take the bone out and take all the chicken off, put it with some rice and veggies, I'm going to have 2 meals out of this. And I'm going to now pop it in the freezer.
I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing under the night sky when you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder, love a little louder, love a little louder. We went to a small bar with neon lights, talked about everything that was on our minds. Talking to you gave me butterflies.
So in this next meal, I'm going to be doing a curried sausages. I've got 2 packs of 10 sausages here and a half a saucepan of water, and I'm going to pop them in there to boil. Sometimes I do make boiled sausages as well, especially for curries, and I do like doing it this way because it boils some of the fat out. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to boil off the fat, and then I'll tip out that water, and then I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients.
Then you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy.
After I've drained the water off the sausages, I have chopped them into pieces, and I've got 2 grated carrots here. I use the carrots for thickness in the sauce as well as using it as an extra vegetable, and I have got 1 cut up red onion. I am using red onions this week because last week in my shop I could not get any brown onions at all, but that's okay because I really love the taste of red onion. After giving all that a quick stir, I'm now going to add all the rest of the ingredients. It is like a bit of a concoction, but I have got an 800-gram can of diced tomatoes. That's why I buy the big cans. It's good for these sort of things when you're doing bulk cooking. I've also got a can of drained chickpeas. If you don't like chickpeas, you can just cut up some potatoes and put it in. I'm just using this because it was easier tonight to cook it this way. Potatoes are really good in it too, so either potatoes or something like that, but I've got some chickpeas here, so I'm just going to use them. I've got some rosella fruit chutney, and I'm going to put 4 big tablespoons of chutney in this. If that's too sweet for you, you can always add less or none if you don't want to, but I just like it. It makes it like a really rich sauce. So I'm going to give that a really good stir now, just to stir in all of the chutney, and then I'm going to add in 1 beef stock cube with a cup of water. I probably put too much water in this, so I would use less water in this next time because, I was trying to reduce it later on. And I am adding some sultanas in there. I know the chutney has got sultanas in it, but I am just putting extra sultanas as well. But you can just put the sultanas or just the chutney, either way, or both. And I have made up a little bit of curry paste with just some water and curry powder there. Now I'm going to give that a really good stir. I did add a little bit of tomato paste in there just for thickness because it is a little bit too watery. And now I am going to be adding in gravy also to reduce it a little bit and to make it thicker. I'll be adding in this gravy. You can use corn flour if you don't have gravy, but you know, it just makes it that gravy taste like real gravy sausages. So I'm going to add that now, give it a stir, and that's basically all the ingredients.
Don't wanna be shy.
So I managed to get 2 huge freezer bags full of curried sausages here. And I've also got a smaller bag for myself for lunch one day. All these 3 recipes that I've cooked today can either be put with rice or potatoes. I am going to cook them later on as we're eating it, which makes it a lot easier. But you can put rice and freeze it if you prefer to do it that way, and then it's already done. But I did get a fair bit of meals out of what I've cooked today, and I'm really happy that I have put the effort in to do so, because we just need a backup sometimes in the freezer. I think all families do. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as you just find something that everyone likes and make a big batch of it and freeze it, then you've got a great start for the week. But I really do hope you've enjoyed today's Fill Your Freezer Friday video. Please pop me a comment below and say hi. And I'd love for you to subscribe if you haven't already done so. And I'll see you soon for my next ones. Thanks, everyone.